At may mga dati ng leads na nag-inquire, nagtanong, nag-book ng consultation, pero hindi sila bumili ng service o ng product mo. Hindi naman natin pwedeng i-assume na talagang hindi na sila bibili. Maaaring nung time na yon, hindi lang sila prepared. And that is why I build this system. So I build an automation workflow inside Go High Level. Ito mga boss, it took me a week para ma-figure out kung paano i-set up tong system na to. And this is what I called an old lead reactivation system. So, para saan nga ba tong system na to? Balikan natin yung illustration. You'll see here, number 1, import old leads. Meaning, mayroon tayong data na kailangang i-upload o i-import, which is itong mga old leads natin. Bakit ba kailangan mag-import? Para saan ba to? Makabuluhan ba yan? Balik tayo dito sa illustration. So after importing leads, we'll go here, re-engage via email or SMS or whatever platform you preferred. Meaning, magre-re-engage ulit tayo. So i-message ulit natin itong old leads natin at tatanungin natin sila kung interested pa ba sila sa service or sa product. And then, we will do a follow-up and then followed by AI. So ito, malalaman nyo anong ibig sabihin nito. AI adapts based on response. And then re-engage, leads book a call, which is our goal. Goal natin dito is mapabook natin ng appointment ang ating old leads and then eventually turn them into satisfied customers. And then after that, there's final step which is analyze and refine system. So ito, hindi na natin ganong i-discuss to sa video na to. Balik tayo dito sa ating list or database. For the sake of this video, I just created this fake or mock old leads information. So hindi po yan totoo. Hindi po mga live na mga leads ito. And ano ba tong mga leads na to at para saan ba tong old lead reactivation system na sinasabi mo? So let's assume na isa kang business owner. So meron kang business na solar panel installation at may mga dati ng leads na nag-inquire, nagtanong, nag-book ng consultation, pero hindi sila nag-convert. Meaning, hindi mo sila naging customer. Nag-engage sila, pero hindi sila bumili ng service o ng product mo. Again, ang business model na ginamit natin for the sake of this video is solar company or solar panel installation. Alright, so let's assume na meron kang hundreds or even thousands of these old leads na nag-engage from the past 6 months or like a year. Hindi naman natin pwedeng i-assume na talagang hindi na sila bibili. So, maaaring nung time na yon, hindi lang sila prepared or hindi pa sila equipped. Maaaring kulang pa sa budget or hindi pa tapos yung bahay na pinapagawa. Nag-inquire lang sila ng mas maaga. Paano ka nga naman makakapag-install ng solar panel sa mga ganong klase ng sitwasyon? And that is why I build this system. So I build an automation workflow inside Go High Level and nag-set up na rin ako ng Brain or yung pinaka-model natin dito sa loob ng N8N. Basically, ito yung chatbot na makikipag-usap or mag-engage dito sa old leads natin once na sila ay mag-response. And I'm not sure kung tama ba tong pagkakasetup ko sa workflow na to, but at least gumagana po siya. Anyway, sabi naman dito sa illustration natin, number 6, analyze and refine the system. So, moving forward, pwede naman nating i-improve yung system na ginawa natin. So, balik tayo dito sa automation workflow, dito sa Go High Level. Tanong, ano bang mangyayari during the implementation ng system na to? At paano ba nito matutulungan ng business ko? Okay, so punta muna tayo dito sa customer's journey o yung tinatawag na pipeline stages. Meron tayong 4, 5, 6, 7 pitong pipeline stages dito. Ang pinakaunang stages natin is yung message. Meaning, nakapag-send na tayo ng message or email or parang kinalabit na natin ulit itong si old leads. Mamaya, makikita nyo na nakahilera yung mga leads natin dito na nasenda na natin ng message. And ano ba yung itsura ng message na yon? So, punta tayo dito sa workflow number 1 or ito po yung tinatawag na outbound drip. So, dito sa workflow na to, ito yung magsisend ng message automatically. Wala na tayong gagawin dito. Nakasetup na yan. At ito po yung laman ng message. Hi! Contact first name. So, ito sila. Yan. And then, it's ignore na lang po muna natin itong mga custom values na to. So, bali yung sinasabi dito, it's yung pangalan po ng representatives. Let's say, pangalan ko, it's Kevin. From company name, yung company ko, let's say Solaris Incorporation. So, you inquired about solar for your property in Quezon City a while back, and we're currently updating our records. So, ito po yung pinakapamatay dyan. I just wanted to check in and see whether you're still considering solar or if you'd prefer that we close your file for now. Either way, quick reply would be appreciated. So, we can keep our records up to date. So, nakita nyo, very interesting yung message. Are you still considering solar or you prefer that we close your file for now? So, ang subject po na nilagay natin dito is, should we keep your solar inquiry open? So, it's like a curiosity-driven subject message. And once na mabasa niya yan, it's up to them to respond. Kung ready na sila na mag-purchase ng product or magpa-install ng solar panel. Okay, so tuloy natin. After ng first email, so meron tayong update opportunity. Mamaya makikita nyo yan. So after ng first message, mag-aantay ulit tayo ng 3 days. So again, automatic na to wala tayong gagawin dito. Naka-loop na siya. And all we have to do is to wait. So after 3 days, kung hindi pa nag-reply si leads, magkakaroon ng second message, which is itong market hook na tinatawag. So, kung di siya nag-engage, another message, quick one, power price have gone up again this quarter and the battery rebate situation has changed since you first inquired. Again, makikita nyo, battery rebate, I believe hindi to applicable sa atin. Sa ibang bansa kasi like US, yan, may mga ganito silang program and I'm not sure how this works. But yun, this is an example of a promotion that the solar company can offer. And here, if you'd like, I can rerun your numbers using the latest rates, rebates, and system pricing so you can see the figures look like today. It only takes a couple of minutes. Just reply to this email. See? Again, this is an old leads. Sila yung mga leads na dati na nag-engage. So, malaki yung chance na buksan nila yung message or yung email at basahin nila, which is our number 1 goal for now. Pero kung ayaw talaga nilang mag-engage, nag-prepare tayo ng third message, pero meron munang wait na another 4 days bago natin isend itong last and third message. Siyempre, hindi natin kukulitin. Kung talagang ayaw, sasabihin natin, no stress if the timing isn't right for solar at the moment, blah blah blah. So, yun lang. So, basically, this is like saying goodbye. We don't bother you. So, ayun. Ito yung kabuuan ng pinaka-unang workflow natin. Again, this is an automation workflow, meaning wala na tayong gagawin manually. All we have to do is to wait and to observe and see the progress. Now, punta na tayo sa pinaka-exciting part, which is yung live action. So, mag-import na tayo. So, I use Google Sheet as my database para sa list ng contacts ko. And again, hindi po mga live contacts to. So, lahat po ng information dito is hindi po totoo. But we need to at least have a live contact information here. So, I'll use mine. So, skip na lang natin yung phone number dahil ang gagamitin naman natin is email, campaign, and then, kunyari, interested ako both panel and solar. And then, nag-inquire ako. Siguro parehas na lang dito. Yan, 25. Okay? So again, depende kung saan manggagaling yung contact list nyo. Pwedeng sa ibang database or pwede rin sa loob na mismo ng Go High Level. So let's do the importation now. All we have to do is to, I forgot, you have to download the file first. So kailangan mo siyang i-download bago mo siya ma-import sa loob ng Go High Level, and you have to download it as CSV file. Okay? So, na-download ko na yung sa akin. Nasa local folder ko na siya. So, all I have to do is to hit this button, import. And then, yep, just tick this box. You can just click inside the box or you can drag the file from your folder inside this box. And then, old lead reactivation, just select the file and then hit next. Okay, and make sure na nakamap ng tama yung ating mga header name natin or yung mga column name doon sa mga custom field natin. Just click next and then here, we have to scroll down. We have to finalize and review the information. Check this box and then start import. Go to contacts now and then boom! Ayan na, meron na tayong list. Tanong, paano ba sila masasendan ng email automatically nang hindi na natin iisa-isahin itong mga contact list na to? Balik tayo dito sa workflow 1. Makikita nyo yung trigger natin. Anyone from the contact list who will be tagged this React test campaign will be receive the message. So, kailangan lang itatag natin sila ng appropriate tag para mag-trigger yung ating workflow 1, which is outbound drip or sending message or email. So, click lang natin to and then click more, add tags, then we have to put any action name, campaign, and 29, and then select lang natin yung appropriate tag, which is based dun sa trigger itong React test campaign. But before we do that, I would just like to let you know na kailangan hinay-hinay lang tayo sa pagsesend ng campaign email or SMS. Ano pong ibig sabihin nun? For example, meron kang hundreds or meron kang 100 or 200 or up to 500 old contact list dito sa list na to. So, kailangan i-batch natin siya. Depende kung gaano na ka-trustworthy yung iyong email domain. So, i-discuss natin siya on a separate video. Medyo may kahabaan din po yung topic na yon. But what that mean is, kung bago pa lang yung email domain mo, huwag ka munang magsasend ng maramihan ng isang bagsak. Kung kailangan mo siyang i-batch by 10 or by 20, twice or thrice a day, so mas maganda. Depende kung gaano nakatatag yung email domain mo. Kasi kung hindi, lahat ng message mo or yung email campaign mo, mapupunta lang sa spam folder ng mga contact list natin, which will lower the chance of the contacts or the leads to see and read your message and engage. Nagets? So basta, yun na po yun. Alright, start na tayo. Napansin ko lang na wala dito yung name ko. So I believe nandito siya sa second page. So ayan, so isama ko na siya sa list. Okay na. So let's add tags. Solar. And then, select natin yung tag, which is this, React test campaign. And then, let's go. Add tags. So, dismiss na natin yan. Punta tayo sa workflow 1. Mapapansin nyo dito sa workflow 1, meron tayong tinatawag na time window, which is ito, yung pinaka-second action niya. So, naka-design to para i-make sure na every time na papasok yung message natin sa inbox ng ating contact list is dapat gising sila. So, during daytime. Alright, so check natin kung nasang stage na tayo dito sa workflow. So, yan, makikita nyo, meron ito. Itong mark or tag na to. Ibig sabihin, nandito na sa stage na to ang ating mga contact list. That means na na-receive na nila yung first email. Okay, so let's check kung may pumasok na message. So, yun, one down. So, pumasok siya sa promotion. Again, yung email domain natin is nasa warm-up stage pa lang. Kaya, possibilities sa promotion papasok yung ating email. So, check natin kung anong sabi ng ating chatbot. Hi Kevin, it's Solar Team. So, let's assume that this is the name of the consultant. You inquired about solar for property in a while back. I just went to check and see whether it's still considering solar. So, parehas na parehas. Identical siya doon sa email template natin. So, replyan natin. Hi! Yes, I am interested. Help me. Yan. Ayan. Yes, I am interested. Can you help me? Send natin. Habang inaantay natin, punta tayo dito sa ating N8N Execution tab. So, dito makikita natin yung mga pangyayari. So, ayan na. Starting soon. In queued. So, running. Check natin. So, running yung response. And then, yan. Okay na. As you can see here, all green. So, nandito siya sa output na continue. Alright, so munti ko nang makalimutan mga boss, itong workflow number 2, which is the reply handler. Yan, makikita nyo. Yung pinaka-trigger natin is customer replied. So, ibig sabihin nito, anyone from our contact list that has this tag, React Test Campaign, responded to a message or email from our AI chatbot or the brain, will be removed from the first workflow. So, dun sa unang workflow na pinakita ko sa inyo, ibig sabihin nun, matatanggal na sila doon and then hindi na sila makaka-receive ng any succeeding message. Yung nakita nyo kanina, yung after 3 days, merong second follow-up message. As soon as they replied, mariremove na sila dun sa workflow na yon. And then, what this workflow will do is i-determine niya kung ano ba yung response ng ating leads. Because mamaya, response nila is they are not interested or they wanted to opt out. So, these are the keywords. When a reply message contains leave me alone, don't contact, then definitely they will be tagged as DNC, or meaning do not contact, and then DND, do not disturb function or features will be enabled. So, ibig sabihin, yun, hindi na natin sila i-istorbohin. That means that the opportunity is closed. Now, kung mag-respond naman sila na interested sila or, something like that, ito, meron tayong custom webhook. So, meaning, ipapasa natin yung reply ng leads dito sa ating N8N workflow or yung pinaka-brain. So, ito yung pinaka-chatbot natin. So, ang gagawa ng custom response is itong model natin, which is OpenAI. Alright, so since nasa engagement stage tayo, when we go over to our opportunity pipeline stage, ito yung mga contacts inside the campaign. So, sila yung mga nasendan ng campaign email or campaign message. And isa sa kanila is nag-engage. Isa ko nga. And then, when we head back here, okay na. Meron na kaagad response ang ating AI, which is this. That's great to hear, Kevin. I'll set you up a free solar assessment. So, meron siyang mga pre-qualified questions. Are you the homeowner? Also, could you share your rough quarterly electricity bill and whether you're interested in panels or both? Again, this is a response coming from our model or our chatbot. Reply tayo. Yes, I'm the homeowner. Our monthly bill around $250. I need both. Alright, so ito yung response natin. I'm the homeowner. Our monthly bill is around $250. I need both. Okay, so antay lang tayo ng ilang minuto. Bahala na si AI dyan kung anong response niya. Yon, nasira yung OBS recording, kaya continue na lang sa voiceover. Bali, ang last response na lang sa akin ng chatbot bago nag-end yung conversation namin is ito. Nag-send na lang siya ng appointment calendar link kung saan dito mamimili na lang ako ng available slot for solar online consultation. Then after nito, nag-move yung cards natin dito sa pipeline stage. So from engage, na-move siya dito sa qualified as part of the automation workflow na ginawa natin dun sa loob ng N8N. Yan, makikita nyo from book, meaning after masend yung calendar link. So mag-update na rin yung ating pipeline stage from engaged to qualified. And then magkakaroon din tayo ng AI summary. Kaya pag chinek natin yung ating contact, itong contact information, scroll down natin dito sa baba, meron siyang AI summary, which is this. Confirm homeowner, $250 monthly bill, interested in both panels and battery. Okay, so ibig sabihin, hindi lang chatbot yung ginawa nating system sa loob ng N8N. Part din ng role ng ating OpenAI na i-qualified si leads. And that's it. Thank you for watching this video.